Tino here again. This is more of a personal video, but it's related to gym as well. Just gym culture, not the gym. So with that said, this kind of touches on some of the stuff I talked about during the summer. I haven't made one of these in a while. I know I was talking about like mental health and stuff. So do my little walk at night here. This one's about anxiety. So, and the reason it ties into the gym is because I think a lot of people are on a lot of pre-workout. A lot of people are on stimulants. There's people taking super supplements, special supplements, we'll say, gray area and black market supplements. We'll call them supplements. And a lot of that stuff can give you anxiety. So just training in general, if you're overtrained, you can get anxiety. And I'm here to tell you, from a guy who's had anxiety a lot of his life, you'd never know that. But I'll just be honest. I have nothing to hide. I'm a pretty upfront kind of guy. I can be. A lot of that stuff in the gym culture is not great because you're all amped up all the time. And I think that ends up causing mental health issues in the long run. So I think training can be great, can be healthy. Bodybuilding can be healthy if done properly. Get enough rest. But unfortunately, I think a lot of what we do is get ourselves amped up on all those different things you can take. And then that's going to definitely affect your anxiety level and make you anxious. And if you naturally are prone to anxiety and you're taking this stuff, you might not have a full-blown panic attack, but it's going to put you in a state of irritability and anxiousness. I'm not saying that you're going to be like worried your partner's cheating on you or something like that, or worried that like every little thing, But what you will notice, I think you get irritable easier because of pre-workout and super supplements. That has multiple reasons that can make you angry. Central nervous system stimulation and stuff. And I believe a lot of these things end up causing major health problems in the long run, obviously with your heart and stuff. But what I will say is, it seems like this stuff is all pretty negative to your home health. It can affect your relationships. It can affect your friendships. I'm talking like your loved ones, your partner, your kids, your parents, your friendships. Because when you're in a heightened state of anxiety or on edge, you're going to be more irritable. That's something I've actually had happen to me. Where if you are on edge all the time, how are you going to be emotional? How are you going to be there for someone if you're just kind of like, you can never just get comfortable, never really relax because you drank 400 milligrams of caffeine, or in my case, blood sugar got high. I didn't know I was a diabetic for a long time. And when your blood sugar goes high, anxiety. But my point is stimulants, super supplements, all that stuff. You'll just be a poor partner. You'll be an unhappy person. And you'll end up being an unfit everything, realistically. So those are things to address. I would say cut down the caffeine if you can. Take a non-stim, like a high pump pre-workout. I would say focus on things like, if you're going to do gray market stuff or black market stuff, keep away from the high CNS stimulatory stuff. Don't stimulate your CNS without giving you any true advice there. I'm not a doctor, And do not overtrain. You know how many times I felt like I had to be in the gym and just had to train, couldn't miss a day. So OCD, I can't miss a day. Train extra day because I'm worried I'm going to gain weight. I'm trying to lose weight and cut and all this stuff. And There's multiple reasons that can screw things up in your life. But my point is, when your CNS is fried and you're still training, you're just going to sleep. You're going to sleep worse. You're going to have more irritability, more anxiety. You're going to be more emotionally unavailable. So I think it's time to our whole industry to kind of cut down on the stimulants, cut down on the gear, so to speak, supplements, or use certain supplements that are better than others in certain ways, and do not overtrain. You know what? At the end of the day, you're better off if you're 5 pounds fatter but you feel better and you're not trying to compete to be Mr. or Miss Olympia. Who cares? You're better off feeling good, getting your sleep, being a happy, healthy person. That's my long-winded way of saying, don't be an asshole. Take care of yourself.